I remember when I first started homeschooling, I felt defensive anytime someone questioned my choice. I felt anxious, but I didn't say it out loud. Over the course of time, their questions and my inner questioning got me to second guess what I was doing. And oftentimes I was creating 5-point essays in my brain. That's probably why I can come to you today confidently knowing for certain that it really does work, this homeschool thing. Also, 2 decades of watching my kids learn and assessing all the things I share with you today, too. When I created a vision centered on our family's values and freedom, which was one of the core values of our homeschool, that vision gave me confidence. It helped me to stop trying to fit into anyone else's mold and allowed me to lead with more clarity and a deeper sense of peace. If you're a new homeschool mom trying to get clarity on how she should begin, or an established homeschool mom who began with big dreams of freedom, but last year didn't feel the way you wanted it to feel, it didn't align with those big dreams, then this video is for you. Today, I want to help you create a homeschool vision statement that actually works, one that brings clarity and confidence and freedom back to your family's homeschool journey. So grab a notebook or your journal. You'll want to read along with me. Hi, I'm Teresa Wiedrick, known as the Homeschool Life Coach. I'm a graduated homeschool mom of 4 turned certified life coach, and I'm here to guide you in showing up whole, grounded, and fully you in the thick of homeschool life. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned homeschool mom, you're in the right place. If you're a new homeschool mom, I want you to know you're about to begin such a fun and memorable chapter of your life. It's going to be amazing. So this space is for those big questions, your moments of imposter syndrome, and the uncertainty that sometimes creeps in. And if you've been homeschooling for a while, this is also a space to refresh your confidence, reconnect with your intentions, and realign your homeschool mom life when overwhelm or doubt shows up. Around here, we get real about the overwhelm, the guilt, the beautiful moments, and those growth breakthroughs. And most importantly, how to nurture yourself while nurturing your kids so your homeschool life feels aligned from the inside out. Why a vision statement really matters. A homeschool vision statement is like your family's compass, a clear declaration of why you're homeschooling, what you want your homeschool life to be about. It's your Google Maps when the road gets bumpy, or when you thought you were supposed to turn right, but then I saw that Dairy Queen last time right here, so shouldn't I turn now? If you're like me, without Google Maps, you'll know what I'm talking about. Your Google Maps or your homeschool vision statement helps you decide what fits for your family and what doesn't. Remember when I shared that when I first started homeschooling, I felt defensive when anyone questioned my choice? That I felt anxious and I was second guessing myself, even though I didn't say it out loud. And I created a vision statement and referred to it repeatedly. It helped me to center myself on our intentions or values and the freedom that I was really going for in this homeschool mom life. And when I focused there, then I gained confidence. I stopped trying to fit into anyone else's mold and started leading with clarity and more peace. Before crafting your vision statement, take a moment to reflect on your homeschool journey so far. Think back to when you started. How did you feel when you first began? And if this is your first homeschool year, welcome. Did you feel defensive or anxious because of what other people shared about their perspectives on homeschooling? Think back to when you started. Were you full of hope? This is going to be an amazing opportunity to spend more time with your kids, or this is going to take them from a situation in school that really isn't serving them. Did you feel defensive or anxious because others were telling you that what you were doing wasn't going to work, or you shouldn't be doing this, or you can't do this? Do you sometimes doubt your decisions or try to fit into a one-size-fits-all approach because it's what everybody else is doing? Write down 2 or 3 specific moments of doubt you've experienced. Being honest with yourself, reflecting on what really is your challenge, will help you get clearer on what you want to create for your vision, helping you reconnect with what really matters to your family and to you. So pause here and write it down. Before we dive into the steps to creating your homeschool vision statement, let me share with you why I think having one is so valuable. Think of it as your Google Maps or your compass, something that keeps you focused on what your full intentions are towards homeschooling or your kids. So when the outside voices try to tell you what it should look like, you can tell yourself, depends. Does it actually compare to what my values are, my vision statement? So when you find yourself comparing, remember to measure your progress against what actually matters to you, the values and goal in your homeschool vision statement. The homeschool vision statement will help you to reconnect with why you chose homeschooling in the first place. It'll help you make confident decisions about what fits your family and what doesn't. It'll help you say no to burnout long before you get burned out because you let go of unrealistic expectations and the pressure to do everything. It also brings your family together around a shared purpose. And it helps you to start each day grounded and clear and ready to learn together with intention. This vision statement isn't supposed to be a to-do list. It's not supposed to be one more thing on your list that you feel like, I didn't do it right. That's not the goal of a vision statement. It's just a simple tool that helps you to homeschool intentionally in a way that feels right for you and your family. And that's exactly what we're going to create today. So next, we're going to talk about getting clear on your family values. What do you truly want your homeschool and family life to be about? Not what influencers or books say, although we can get our ideas from there, but what really feels like it's for you and your unique family. Every homeschool year, I chose a focus word for each of my kids. It was a simple word that felt like a prayer for their growth, like patience or confidence or kindness. It isn't a measuring stick, but it's a mental guide to help me notice and support them on their unique journey. So here's what you can do. Write down 3 to 5 core family values that resonate with you. And if you want, jot a focus word for each child. And if you don't know what a value word might even be, you can just Google it. You'll probably get a giant list of possible value words. When you look through the values list, just decide on 3 to 5 words that really resonate with you deeply. Now combine your reflections and your value into a simple statement. It can be a phrase, it can be a sentence, or just a few words. Here are some examples. And these do not have to be yours because I also don't think that your values will reflect mine necessarily. Here's a few. Freedom, curiosity, and kindness guide our learning and life. We create a joyful, flexible homeschool where growth happens naturally. Learning with love, patience, and freedom. Keep it that simple. Your vision statement should be easy to remember and inspire you. You can put it at the top of your journal or your day timer for each week. Remember that every year you learn more about your kids, what supports their growth, how learning works, what really matters in your family and your relationships. Your vision statement isn't set in stone. It will evolve as your family grows and changes. So pause the video and draft your own statement right now. And if you care to share, I'd love to hear below. I want to share a quick story about a client I recently worked with. Let's call her Jessica. Jessica came to coaching feeling overwhelmed by the demands of caring for multiple children with complex needs, including recent diagnoses that brought a lot of new challenges to her family. She was navigating emotional stress, feeling uncertain about her choice, and the struggle to balance gentle child-led learning with a need for some structure, all while trying to find time for herself and create healthy boundaries. She even had a kiddo who was still breastfeeding and still wasn't sleeping through the night. Together, we worked on clarifying her homeschool vision and her vision for herself to bring more calm and focus into her life. So here's her vision statement. It became something like this. I envision a homeschool life where gentle rhythms and meaningful freedom flow together, where my kids learn joyfully through play and nature, while our family moves with calm and connection. I am grounded and present, honoring my needs and boundaries so I can show up with patience. Together, we navigate challenges with grace, building a home filled with trust, creativity, and resilience, where every member feels seen, supported, and empowered to thrive. Beautiful, hey? Thank you for letting me share that, Jessica. This vision didn't solve every challenge overnight. Visions don't usually do that, but it did give Jessica a really clear path and a self-compassionate approach to herself and her kids. We worked together to help her set boundaries and create rhythms that fit her unique family and hold space for wellness strategies without guilt. And though her youngest is particularly young, and it certainly is challenging to get time alone when kids are little, that little one is going to grow up. And she'll have the self-care strategies in place for the next decade and a half. You want to use your vision statement as a decision-making tool. This step is really useful for you, especially if you feel the pressure to do more when you go on Instagram and you discover somebody else's cool curriculum, because there's a lot of cool curriculum. And can I just say that I don't think there weren't these many options when I was homeschooling in the full throes of 4 kids. You have many options, but there's research out there that actually suggests that more options overwhelms and makes us less satisfied with what we have. So I think we could probably wish we were in the good old homeschool pioneering days, maybe. One thing's true though, using a vision statement acts as a decision-making tool. It helps us to get clear. Does this curriculum really serve what we're intending to do this year? Certainly if you feel pressure to do more every day, that rushing homeschool mom syndrome that I see so often, it gets questioned if you're looking at the vision statement and saying, does this feeling, does the way I'm showing up, do the activities I'm choosing really align with my vision? Because that constant rush, it leads to burnout and feeling like you're not enough. Ask me how I know. Your vision statement helps you slow down and focus on what really matters. So use it as a filter for everything. If your vision word is freedom, like it was mine in the early years, does your homeschool schedule or your curriculum choices honor that? Even how you're using the curriculum, ask yourself, is this freedom right here? Each morning, write your vision statement at the top of your journal or your day timer, right where you keep your coffee or tea. For me, it's beside my French press. This simple habit helps center you and remind you what's most important for the day. So your action step, take a recent homeschool decision, which I'm sure you've had a few recently because it's back to school season, and then evaluate, does this choice or curriculum, does it fit my vision? Remember Jessica? Once she had her vision statement in place, it became her compass. So when she faced tough decisions, I encouraged her to look at that vision statement. When she was trying to balance her kids' needs with her own needs or deciding how much structure to add, she would ask herself, does this choice honor our family's vision of calm, freedom, and connection? I'm curious what you would say if you are someone that is challenged by balancing your needs with your kids' needs. If you want more calm, freedom, and connection, or whatever your word is, would that help you to see that you need to take care of your own needs too? That simple question helped her say no to overwhelm again and again. And it really helps you to align what really matters to you over the course of your years. So if you're feeling ready to get clear on your homeschool vision and create a plan that really fits your family, I'd love to invite you to join me for an aligned homeschool reset session. It's a personalized coaching conversation where we'll clarify your unique vision, identify what's working and what's not, and explore simple, actionable steps to help you move forward with more confidence. Whether you're new to homeschooling or you've been doing it for a few years, this session is designed to meet you where you are, support you in leading your homeschool life aligned, inside and out. So, if coaching feels like a good fit for you, we'll also explore how ongoing support might help you stay grounded and intentional throughout your homeschool years. You can find all the details on how to book your aligned homeschool reset session down below. Can I encourage you to get your family involved too, to make your vision a family affair? When you invite your kids to help or add to that vision, then everyone feels a little bit of ownership. Unless, of course, they don't. But if you do it over the course of time, you will either show them that what they think matters and also teach them that this is how we do life. We create a vision and we follow that vision. Life becomes more meaningful. And certainly the homeschool choices within your family become more intentional. So try a family chat, or you could create a vision board at New Year's, or you could create a vision statement before your homeschool begins. And then consider including it with a magnet on your fridge. So plan this week to share and refine your homeschool vision. Your homeschool vision statement is your compass or your Google Maps, helping you to navigate overwhelm, really to prevent it or address it and call things when you realize you're overwhelmed. It helps you to address your unrealistic expectations. It helps you to deal with the comparing thing that happens so easily from one homeschool family to another or homeschool family to a school family. It helps you to do the things that really matter. If you want ongoing encouragement and practical tips, check out my podcast, the Homeschool Mama Self-Care Podcast. If you are a new homeschool mom, I have a special season happening right now just for you. And if you're an established homeschool mom looking to reimagine her homeschool, there is a special season dedicated just for you too. Head over to www.capturingthecharmedlife.com. Click Listen to the Podcast, then scroll to Explore the Podcast Seasons to find the tailored season that you are in right now. You can also follow along wherever you listen to podcasts, or you can check out the playlist on YouTube here to listen to all the episodes. For those of you new to homeschooling, I want to say a special welcome to homeschooling. You are going to love this, except for the days you don't, but mostly you're going to love this. And for those that are just beginning their new years, welcome back or welcome not back to school. Thanks so much for watching. Drop your vision words or your questions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. You can guarantee that I will respond to those comments, and you also might discover that I use your question in an upcoming episode. Don't forget to subscribe for more homeschool encouragement. Have a beautiful week. You've got this, girlfriend.